Today, I'll be showing you how to use a particular Amazon Merch on Demand advertising strategy. So this is very beginner friendly. Stick with me. I'm gonna go step by step how you can put all of your listings for Amazon Merch on Demand into one campaign. We're going to launch that campaign at a $1 per day budget. So we're going to set very, very low bids, and then we're going to adjust that with a special strategy that I'm going to show you. And I call this a prospecting campaign on Amazon, because if you find that a particular design, right, we're going to put all of your designs into one campaign, and if one of them starts selling better than others, we can make an individual campaign for that particular design. So in that way, we've prospected and found something that works well at $1 per day. Then we can increase the budget and put it in its own campaign as well later on. But that'll be in another video. Today, we're gonna be talking about the prospecting campaign. So one quick note, you're gonna need to know how to find your ASIN numbers so that we can launch these products and launch these campaigns. So your ASINs are gonna be located here. You can get to this from your dashboard from Merch by Amazon, and then you can also find it up here at the top link as well. So this is really exciting. It's a great way to give yourself a boost. If you're looking to capitalize on Q4 this season on Amazon, definitely get your ads launched now and definitely get some sales going on your listings, get some reviews built up, because there are going to be a lot of transactions happening on Amazon. So I'm here on the Amazon ads dashboard. You can get to this by logging into your Merch on Demand dashboard and then clicking on Advertise in the top right. You'll be brought to this page where you can click on Create a New Campaign, and then you'll select Sponsored Products. So I'm going to select Continue here, and this is going to be the ad group name. I'm just going to name this Prospecting, and then I'm going to put today's date. And then for the products, you're going to want to copy and paste your own ASIN numbers into here and search for them. You're also going to want to switch over to all Amazon products to make sure that they actually show up, because if I put in an ASIN number under my name, it likely won't show up as the product. So I'm going to have to come in under all Amazon products. You can do one at a time. You can do suggested, or you can do enter list. You can also upload a CSV file, but what I would recommend doing is a list, and I would have the ASINs separated by a comma, a space, or a new line. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my products. I highly recommend that you pause the video and you also do the same for yourself. And you don't need a ton of products for this to work. You can have as few as 3 products, but you can have up to, hundreds of products inside of this, however many Amazon will actually allow you to add. That's the beauty and the flexibility of the prospecting campaign, is we're going to be able to add in a lot of product listings to test out. All right, now I've imported a lot of my products, and as you'll see, many of them have reviews on them. I'm specifically targeting products that essentially have sold in the past, have reviews. I know that they perform well, so that my ad budget is going to be going towards products that performed well for me in the past. You may or may not have a specific group of listings that you know perform well for you, so you can also just upload a large portion of your catalog and then see what performs best. After you've spent about $25 to $50 total, you'll have the data back, and the data won't lie. It will tell you exactly which designs are selling, and then you can remake this campaign into a campaign with only those specific designs. So we're gonna go with automatic targeting for this particular campaign, and then we're going to set the bids by the target group. So I'm gonna select set bids by target group, and then for close match, I wanna do 9 cents. For loose match, I'm gonna go down to 8 cents. And then for substitutes and complements, I'm going to go down to 7 cents. Now, this sounds pretty low, and if we were to leave it exactly like this, like it is, we probably wouldn't get any sort of spend or traffic or sales or anything. But what we're gonna do is actually scroll down here, and we're going to use dynamic bids up and down. And then we're going to basically adjust by the top of search first page and the product pages. So these are 2 different places where the ads can show up. One is going to be the search page at the very, very top, and one is going to be product pages under related and recommended product. So I like to put 350% to start for top of search, and then I like to put 100% to start for product pages. So 350 for top of search and 100 for product pages. That's where I like to start. However, if you notice that the campaign is not spending, if you check on this tomorrow and it hasn't spent yet, you're going to want to bump this up by 100% at a time. So that would mean we would bump this up to 450% for top of search and 200% for product pages, only if it's not spending yet. And the same is true if you're looking to get accelerated reach. If your budget is only getting spent at 30 cents out of $1 per day, you may want to raise these percentages here, because that's going to impact how likely you are to show up in the auction and actually show up at the top of search or on the product pages. So this will make it more expensive to show up, but it will make it more likely to show up as well. So these are the only settings that we need to worry about here. For the campaign name, I'm gonna put prospecting and today's date, and I'm gonna have it start today. And for daily budget, it's gonna be $1. Now they're gonna suggest like $15 a day. I wouldn't recommend starting that high until you have products that you know consistently sell and can support that level of budget. Remember, we wanna retain our profit, and while we are getting additional organic sales for every paid sale that we get, we also need to keep in mind that we don't wanna just trade every commission that we make in the program over to the ad side. So we wanna start small, $1, $2, maybe $5 per day if you want some accelerated data back. And after I hit launch, this will go live in about 12 hours. That's been my experience, sometimes faster, sometimes longer. So guys, join the free Facebook group below if you're interested in learning more merch on demand, more print on demand tips. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. Really helps us grow, really helps me be able to give more value to you, because that's really what I love doing. And guys, if you have a question, leave a comment below. I do have open slots for one-on-one consulting. So if you need help with your Amazon merch on demand business, if you're stuck on your Shopify store and trying to figure out how to set it up, if you need conversion rate optimization help, if you need an Etsy store audit, I can help you with all those things. And if you would like a free audit, be sure to comment on this video, like this video, and be sure that you're subscribed, because in 2 weeks, I'm gonna pick one person to get a free consultation call with me, and then I'll share it here on the YouTube channel as well. But if you're wanting a free consultation call, be sure to like, comment, and be a subscriber. And also the free Facebook community, I'm giving away a lot of free stuff in there. Don't want you to miss out on that. So definitely jump in. See you next time, guys. Have an amazing day. Create something awesome.